All right, Ashrita, it's just us two today.
Is it just us two?
I'll let you know when. I'm going to share my screen so you can see your music. All right, so whenever you're ready, Ashrita, go ahead and tell us your name and the name of your piece.
I'm Ashrita, and I'll be playing the harp by Ludwig Scheidt.
Sounds good. All right, whenever you're ready. Nicely done. Sounds really good. All right, so let's go ahead and just look at a couple things here. So the main thing for me is just fluency. When we listen to, songs at a concert or in a movie or on the radio, we don't like when they buffer when they stop suddenly. So we want to make sure that the music flows consistently with the pulse. So that pulse, always think of that clock. So when you count this, a lot of students may count 1 to 6 in 6/8, but it's actually a lot easier to count it in two groups. This is a duple meter, meaning it's separated in two groups. Sorry. So 1 and 2 and so if you count it this way, it makes more sense. You're able to group them better, which you already did. It sounds good. But I'm going to go ahead and work on your transitions, going from measure to measure and even section to section. So the main section going from the end of line 2 to the beginning of line 3. There's a dynamic change here. You're going from loud to soft, but we won't get into dynamics as much. It's really fluency and then the pedal as well, because these are staccato. Sorry, these are legato. So let's just focus on the first 2 lines. Can you play the first 2 lines with the pedal? So we can work on legato, and then we'll go ahead and work on counting as well. So just play it a bit slower this time around.
One sec.
You're fine. Good. And then, so just watch those notes right there. You're going to stay on F8 the entire time, not FB. So this one, you're just transitioning. You're just going up one step. Can you play those 2 measures really quickly? No pedal this time, just to get those notes. And we're in measures 5 and 6. Notice it's going to be F8 twice. You see this section right here? So you're playing FB, but it's still FA. So listen, so look at this really carefully. So notice we're just in F position, so FAC. So can you play the chord? Can you block it in both hands? And then just stretch the pinky and the thumb. Your F and A will be stationary. Yeah, so let's try that one more time. Play just the left hand, FAC. and then just stretch the thumb. You're still on FA, but you're gonna go from C to D. Good. Yeah, there it is. Nice, nice, nice. All right, let's go ahead and look at the last two lines as well with that pedal. So remember with the pedal marking, just a quick review on that. This little triangle means you're gonna lift your foot, but press it back down immediately to catch the note you're going to play. So you're going, I'll just say down instead of up, down. So down from measure 5, down, down, down. So focus on lifting very quick. I would just say down, but when I say down, you're essentially lifting back up and pressing back down. It's a reset. And notice it's every single measure. You don't want to make sure you're holding it down the whole time because then it just gets really muddy. Depending on the listener, it could be really nice. But this composer wants you to lift every measure. So let's try this for the third line, the second section. Just for line 3 though, let's try that pedal. Nice. So you notice the last measure, you just end on that chord, your A chord. Yeah, so one more thing we'll talk about. Yeah, that's really good. Overall, it sounds great. So the last thing, I can't recall if your piano is touch sensitive, but mezzo forte, this is moderately loud. And then P is piano for soft. Okay, so notice on the repeat, quote unquote, the repeat when you come to section A prime, you're gonna work on playing softly, okay? So can we go ahead and just practice the first and third line? We're gonna play this one loudly. But before we do, can you play an A chord in the left hand? Where do we start in the music? Where we start here? Play this A chord on A3. I mean, can you play it softly, as soft as you can? And then as loud as you can. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I just want to make sure you have touch sensitivity. All right, so the beginning, this blues section, I want you to be able to play moderately, play loudly essentially, and then coming down here to this purple section, it's the same exact notes, but you're going to play it softly. I want to hear the difference with your dynamics. So make sure you use more of your arm weight, even your wrist weight, when you're playing loudly. But when it comes to line 3, playing softly, use just your fingers, okay? So loudly, wrist, even your arm at times. In this case, just your wrist is fine because it's mezzo forte, but then piano, just your fingers. Let's try that. Good. And then we'll skip down to line 3. We'll skip to 3 and play that part softly now. And then, so remember, we're back on A position. This is just the repeat. So purple and blue are the same, just dynamic difference. That's okay, good. All right, so we'll go ahead and end it right here for now. And then don't forget, Ashrita, you need to have your camera on so I can see your hands and so we can see who's playing. You played very well. There may have been a reason why you had it off today, though, so that's okay. But really try to have that on going forward in the seminar. But overall, like I mentioned, great job. We worked on some dynamics, your fluency, and then mainly your pedaling. So we'll go ahead and continue on with another piece next time. Did you have any questions for me at all about your piece?
No.
All right, Ashrita, I'll see you later. Great job today.
You too. Bye.